Hello guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, we are going to see how to create the responsive login and sign up page. So this is the login page. Here you can input our email and the password, and also click on the login, and it will give you a redirect to the next page that we want to do after the login. And also you can navigate to the sign up from over here, and from the sign up you can navigate to the login. This is also the responsive page. So for the small devices it will also work. So this is, let's do the analysis on how to do this. So we are going to first create the one outer div with the help of the bootstrap, and the class name should be a row. Inside that, this block will be a of the class call 10, and inside that there will be a two blocks of call 6 and call 6. So this is going to be our structure for the blocks for this design of the login and sign up. Let's start with the actual coding from the VS Code. We are going to code the login and register fields inside the login app, which is going to be a React app. So let's first create the React app using the command npx create React app, and the name of the React app will be login. So it will start downloading and generating all the node modules that we required. So let's wait until it's complete all the download, and after that we will start actual coding. Okay, so we are going to use the bootstrap in this project. So let's import the cn of the bootstrap and paste it inside our index.html. So it will be applied to all the pages in the React. So go to the website of the bootstrap and copy the first link, then again navigate to the login app, and inside the public in the index.html just paste the link that we copied. Okay, that's it. Now let's see our React app is working or not. We will go into the app.js, to that start npm start. Okay, this will give error because we are not navigated inside our login app. So navigate into the login app, cd login, and after that start the React app, npm start, and it will start our React app. So let's see, localhost 3000. So okay, it is working and showing the default design of this page. So we don't want to show that, so let's remove this all the content from here. Also we are not using their logo from the index.js. We are not going to use their css also. So let's remove all the unnecessary code. Let's delete this file. Also delete this file. After that delete also this. We are not going to use this, and also not going to use this app.css. Okay, so let's just for, as we discussed, according to the design of the block, let's create the first for the login, and then we will move for the register. So we'll create a one folder inside the src, name the pages, and inside this folder we will create two folders for the one for the login and one for the register. Let's now focus on the login, and then after move to the register. For the login, first we will create one file called index.jsx, and also the respective style sheet will be a style.css. Means all the material that we are using in the login will be in the our folder, login folder. So let's start with the index.js. So we are going to use the functional component of the React for the login. So just type rfc. I am using the React Redux extension, so it will give me the functional component for the login. Just rename this login as a login and login. Okay, so now our login component is now ready. So let's start with actual coding. So as we discussed, we are going to show the first outer block, inside that call 10 block, and inside that two blocks of the call 6 and call 6. So let's do that. Outer will be a row g hyphen 0. I want to align the content in the center, so justify content to be center, align item to be center. Okay, so inside that I am creating the one div of class call 10. Okay, inside that there will be our two inner divs. So first will be call of length call 6, and inside this we are going to using the our image. So let's write the code for that. And for the login image we are going to use the, let's see what is error. First let's copy this image we are going to use this image. So copy the image address and go to our link. Let's paste it over here. Sorry, paste it over here. Okay, so now the image is added. Let's see how it's see in the result. So let's import this login into the app.js. Just to go to app.js and import a login, and let's see how it looks. What is say app.cs in. So I think we forgot to remove this app.cs. Now let's remove this also. Now it will work. Okay, it is working. Images, but the size of the image is too big, so we will adjust it also. So let's move to the second part, like our form. So we'll do the code for the form. So in the second, the first is ready. Now for the second we are going to use the form, and also the width of that form is will be a 6. And for now we are not considering on the action, so just remove this. Inside the form the first will be our title, like login. So let's do this for the h4, and the class will be a login title, and inside that we'll say login. Let's see how it looks. Okay, why it is not showing? Okay, it is showing over here. So means that due to the increased size of the image, it is moving it to the at the end of the image. So we'll adjust that. So the image should take the length of its parents only. So let's do that by adding one class from the Bootstrap, that is image fluid, and it will now work. Let's see. Okay, it is working, but something is wrong. Okay, where we are going wrong? Okay. So we added these two rows calls inside this call 10, but we not given the class as a row for this outer div. So okay, now it is working. So login is showing here. So let's add the other forms like email address, password, and login button here. After that, we will style overall this div. So let's do that. First, we'll add one input field for the email. So this will be form floating inside this input, and the type will be a email. ID also will be a email, and placeholder will be a something name at the rate example.com. Label for this email and email. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, perfect. It looks good. Okay, now do same for the password also. So let's copy this, paste it over here, and just change the input type to the password. ID will keep it as a password, and the placeholder will be also our password. Label for the password, and the label will be also password. So let's see how it looks. Okay, perfect. Now we have to add some spacing inside this, and it will be look okay. So let's move to the login button. Let's our third div, and also make the text to the center. After that, add one button with the class login button. Inside this, we'll add login. Okay, okay. Everything looks good now. So just try to add the styles to the login button. So we'll do the distance to the our custom CSS. So we'll just import this style.css inside this component. So import style.css. Now let's do the inside this coding. So the border will be a we'll going to remove this background color will be, let's see what the background color we should keep for this. So we want to keep the background color something related to the which match to the our color to the image. So let's try to pick one color from the image. So let's try to pick the dark color from the image. So let's pick this color for the button. So background color will be this. Okay, and the color will be a white. Okay, and width will be the 100%. So it will occupy all the space. Okay, perfect. Now we have to add some padding in the button so it will look cool. So inside the button, just add py to the 4 and px to the 2. Let's see how. Okay, it is too big. Let's remove this and add up to py2, add one more vy3. Okay, now it looks good. So also the increase the font size for the login. So font size will be a 1.2 rem. Let's see how it looks. Okay, looks good. Now try to add spacing between the this email password and the login. So from the email we'll do that some margin bottom will be a 3, and for the password also margin bottom up to a 3. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, perfect. It looks good now. Now we have to add some space between the image and the form. So let's do that. For this we are going to add some padding inside our form, like py will be a 4 and px will be a 2. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks good. Just add some more padding for the x, like 3. Okay, 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 perfect. Now I try to add some border radius to the login button. Rounded 3. See how it looks. Okay, it is looking good. Now let's try to add one bottom line behind the means below the login title. For that we are going to add the one class that is we already added that login title. Just copy this and use style inside this. For this we are going to add border bottom, and the border bottom will be of the 3 pixels solid, again with the same color of that of the our button. Okay, and for the login title we should make it as a text center. Okay, now let's add some padding and margin for the login, like padding y will be a 2 and margin bottom will be a 2. Let's see the margin bottom. Let's add increase the margin bottom to the 4. Okay, now it looks good. So let's try to align these two atoms to the center. So for that we'll add the align items center inside the our quality container. Okay, now it is aligning the content in our center. So but it is not aligning the center in the content in the center for the vertical for the quality. So let's do that. We are going to give the height will be 100%. So okay, now it looks good. Let's try to add some border to the this quality block. Let's do that for the quality block. Let's try to add default border from the Bootstrap. Okay, it added the border. Okay, let's add some radius also. Okay, now it looks good. So let's add one title, like if the user is already not law means user don't have any account, so he should redirect to the register or sign up page. So let's add some title like not registered, then go to login something some sorry for the sign up something like that. So we'll do that after the our login button. For that we'll do div, again the text will going to be a center, inside that not registered and go to the sign up. Okay, we are going to add the link to the this. For now, let's add some margin top to the 3. Let's add some more. Let's see how it looks. Okay, now it looks good. We are going to add the link to this after the completion of the other sign up and the login page. Okay, good. Now we want to try to capture the value that entered by the user in the email and password, and I want to do something when user click on the login. So let's do that. For that we are going to create the two state, like for the one for the email and one for the password. So let's do const email and set email use state, and let's do same for the password. Use state. If an user change something or type something on the email, so it will be get automatically assigned to the our email state, and for the same for the password. So let's do that. On change, we'll pass one event object. Inside that we'll set the email to the e dot target dot value. Okay, let's do same for the password also. On change, e set the password state. Password will be e sorry e dot target dot value. Okay, now it will add. And also when the user click on the login, so let's see something, some function to be called when user click on the login. So let's do that. On click user should call the handle handle click function. So let's write the handle submit or handle login, something like that. Let's do this function also. Write code for this function. Const handle login. For now we let's show alert only, like login successful. Let's see it's working or not. Let's import the login success. Okay, it is working. Okay, let's try to add some color to the background, our outer block, so it will get differentiated between the inner and the outer. So for the inner outer, we are going to use the some faint color from the image also. So let's inspect this image and copy one color from the this image. So we should use this faint color. Let's see how it looks. So first we have to give the one class name for the outer audio. So let's do as a login container, and for this will be our login container. Background color will be this. Let's see how it looks. Okay, the color get added to the inner also. So let's make the color of the inner to the white. bg white. Okay, now the background for the inner is white. So let's try to make it more faint. Now let's make it more faint. Okay, now it looks good. So this is for the login. Let's do same for the register. For the register we are going to create the same index.js file, index.jsx jsx, and also one style.css. So the name should be a, instead of the register we'll take as a sign up, so it will be more meaningful. So for in the index we are going to use the same code as the login. So let's copy the code of the login, paste it over here. Okay, and also for the CSS also let's use the same code. Just to change the class name to the, instead of the login, to the sign up. Sign up, sign up container, change the name to the sign up, and also import the same as sign up. Okay, instead of the login successful should be a sign up successful. Successful. And now let's change the code from the CSS also, like the button will be a sign up button, sign up button, and container title will be a sign up also. So imported. Let's see how it looks. Sign up component. Let's try to import into the our app.csjs. Let's import it and let's see how it looks. Handle sign up is not defined, so let's define that handle sign up also. Handle sign up. So let's copy this and use it here over here. So let's see how it looks. Okay, perfect. Now let's change some the typo for the sign up. This will be a sign up, and okay, the button name also a sign up. Sign up. Let's for the login we did if not register. Now let's see already registered, then go to the login. Already the register, then go to the login. Perfect. Now we'll add one extra field in the sign up, like username, so we'll take that also from the user. Let's copy the code that we written for the email, just paste it before the email. Mm, let's change the type for that input to the email to the text. ID will be a username something like something called code digi will be a initial, and the label will be a username. ID also change the ID to the username, and on the change we want to set the one another state like for the user also. Username, set username, use state. Instead of set email, let's say set username. Okay, perfect. Now let's try to change the image for the sign up. We'll use the another image, this image for the sign up. Just copy the image address, paste it over here in the. Okay, let's see how it looks. Perfect. Okay, it looks so good. So let's try to navigate from the login to the sign up and sign up to the login. So now let's see, for that let's format our code. It's not actually seeing good, so let's format this. If you are using the VS Code, then press Shift Alt F, so it will format the code. Let's do same for the sign up. Okay, perfect. Now let's try to add some routing for the login and the sign up. For that we are installing one npm package, node package like called React Router DOM. So let's install this npm install React Router DOM. Okay, it start downloaded. Okay, downloaded. So from the app.js, we are going to remove this sign up and instead this use browser router. Why it is not suggesting me? Sorry, I installed the package inside the YT. We should install this package inside the login. Just delete this package. Delete this also. Package.json. We installed inside the folder YT, but we should install inside the login. So let's move to the login, and now here we are going to use that package React Router DOM. So now it will be the package go inside our this node model, but previously that we installed go outside the login, so it is not importing inside our app. Okay, now let's import our browser router inside this. So we'll import browser router. So let's import this browser router from the React Router DOM. Import browser router from React Router DOM. So it is imported. Now let's add some routes inside this route. Let's add two route, one for the login and one for the register. So for the login it will be a login and the element will be our login element. Okay, and for the to same for the register, means sign up. So the path will be a sign up and the element will be a sign up. So let's format this. Okay, perfect. So now let's see how it looks. So it will not show on the default path. So we should go to the login to see the login, and for the register we should go to the sign up. Okay, it is showing for the register and sign means for the login and sign up also. So now let's try to add the link to these fields that we discussed earlier. For that, first from the login, let's add link to the sign up. Link to sign up. The name will be a sign up. Link is not defined. So let's import this link from the React router DOM and do same for the sign up also. So for the sign up, we are going to use the login. So im import this also. Let's see how it looks. Okay, for the sign up, it is showing the link for the login. When we click on this login, it is not navigating me to the login because there is one mistake. So it will now work. Let's see. When we click on the login, now it is redirecting to the login, and when I am clicking on the sign up, it is redirecting to the sign up. So okay, let's try to format this code also, and for the these also. So now looks good. This is giving warning because we assigned the email and password but not used them. We are going to use it inside our the mechanism that we want to do when the user click on the login. So we'll use that those fields inside our handle login. So here we are going to use this. So use email and password and call some API for authenticate user. So here will be our going to be our logic for the login and same for the sign up. Okay, so we did the code for the login and the sign up, but it is not the responsive now. Okay, when we decrease the screen size, then the image will be not showing properly. So let's do make it responsive. Let's do for the sign up first. For the sign up, let's make the means let's hide this column when the size is below the 6 call 6 enough. If the size is greater than call 6, then only show this block. So display none, display mdk block, and the call will be a 6. And when this block is get hidden, so that time the length of the form will be a 12. So let's do that 12 and after the md the column size will be a 6. So let's see how it looks. Inspect. Perfect, now it is looking good. Okay, do same for the login. So for the login also we are going to use display none and display it only after screen size md, and the display will be a block. And for the form it will be a call 12 and after the medium size it will be a 6. So let's see. Okay, perfect. Now both pages are becoming responsive and also the it looks good. So this is for the today's video. In the next video, let's try something new. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.